That's Jim O'Rear's Wacky World.
Hello friends, welcome back to Jim O'Rear's Wacky World, where we take a wild, weird, and slightly ridiculous ride through Florida's finest attractions. And today, we're heading straight into the swamp because we're talking about Gatorland and their Halloween event, Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins in Orlando, Florida. The place where dinosaurs didn't go extinct. They just started charging admission. Now, for the uninitiated, Gatorland is a 110-acre reptile paradise that proudly calls itself the alligator capital of the world. And honestly, they're not kidding. If you've ever thought, you know what would make Disney World better? More teeth and fewer rodents. Well, then this is your spot. Founded back in 1949 by Owen Godwin, Gatorland is still family-owned, which is impressive because most family businesses involve a bakery or a landscaping service, not 2,000 prehistoric murder lizards. But that's Florida for you. This place is amazing, beautiful, exciting, and educational, with a ton of activities for the whole family. You can zip line over live gator pits on the Screamin' Gator zip line, which is perfect if you've ever wanted to combine your fear of heights with your fear of being eaten. You can also hop aboard the Stompin' Gator Off-Road Adventure, where you ride 12-foot-high swamp buggies through real wetlands filled with actual alligators. Then there's the Gatorland Express train, which has been chugging around the park since 1961. It's adorable. Ride while hundreds of gators stare at you like you're the special of the day. You can even feed gators from a safe distance, of course. They say you're supposed to make them work for it, but I don't think I made it too difficult.
One more time, now don't be shy. Wacky World. That's Jim O'Rear's Wacky World.
But the real star of Gatorland right now is their Halloween event, Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins, running weekends from October 11th through the 26th. And get this, it's included with park admission. That's right, spooky fun and reptile-related education for one low price. Now, this isn't your typical haunted attraction. You won't find chainsaw maniacs or zombies jumping out of the bushes. No, at Gatorland, you'll find something much more family-friendly. Plus, one of the most amazing haunts I've ever seen. But more about that in a couple of minutes. Let's start with Bubba's Bug Be Gone, where Betty, who's clearly been inhaling too much mosquito spray, battles giant mutant bugs, because if there's one thing Floridians love, it's pretending our bug problem isn't already horrifying enough. The actors here are hilarious and bring a lot of energy to this area. For my fellow cryptid enthusiast, there's Cryptids vs. Aliens, featuring the legendary skunk ape taking on extraterrestrial invaders. Finally, a battle we didn't know we needed, but absolutely deserve. You'll see Mothman, the Chupacabra, the Jersey Devil, basically everyone who's ever been blamed for a weird noise in the woods. Skunk Ape is so much fun, so my money's on him as the winner. Over at Gator Grotto, you can meet ghostly pirate captains. Nothing says Florida Halloween like a skeletal pirate yelling "Arr!" while an alligator silently judges him from the water. The decor here is amazing, with pirate skeletons judging your every move. But what warmed my cold black heart was the haunt named Swamp Ghosts Monster Movie Museum, where you'll meet Cyrus the Gravedigger in his abandoned theater full of classic movie monsters. Regular viewers know my love of classic monsters and how much of a part of my life they are. So this was right up my alley. What starts out as a fantastic trip through a museum of classics, including trivia about Frankenstein, Nosferatu, and even a tribute to the great George Romero, quickly takes a twist as you are transported into those films and become part of the movies. The attention to detail is fantastic. The haunt creator's love of classic monsters is apparent. The nostalgia, heartwarming. And the walkthrough, one of my favorites of the year. The park's full of costume characters, photo ops, live shows, games, candy giveaways, themed food items, and a DJ spinning spooky swamp tunes. Plus, the children's Halloween costume parade happens every event day, where your little ones can show off their costumes, grab some treats, and maybe even get photobombed by a reptile. Best of all, this event takes place during daytime hours, so you don't have to worry about your toddler meeting Freddy Krueger in the dark. Instead, it's family-friendly, funny, and a little freaky, just the way we like our Halloween in Florida. So, if you want to celebrate spooky season in a way that screams only in Orlando, head over to Gatorland's Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins, happening weekends, October 11th through the 26th. For all the details, including dates, times, tickets, and how to avoid being on the menu, check out Gatorland.com. And if you like this little adventure into the swampy side of Halloween, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Have you been here and enjoyed this event? So thanks for watching, and remember, if you hear something hissing in the bushes, it's probably not a ghost. It's just Florida. So I will see you next time.
You and John Claude like it's film folklore. Ebert, Listron's crashing. Wacky world. Where the haunted get humped, where your childhood dreams get punched by